This video presentation on Nokia Corp. It's a New York Stock Exchange listed company trading our ticker NOK. I want to take a look at this stock. Nokia is a pretty popular stock. You can see it trades 16 million shares a day. That's actually probably a little bit on the low side. This is zoomed into a 6-month chart, but over the last year, Nokia has had a nice climb. Really fallen off though over the last 3-4 months. And I see that the moving averages are starting to pull together. I have the 50 and the 100 in there. If the 200 was in there, it actually tucks right in as well, just below the 50-day. When moving averages start to pull together, I start to look for a bigger move in the stock. That doesn't tell you which way, up or down. It just says to pay attention for a bigger move. I see from the MACD, definitely getting a little bit of conflicting signs. See, it is still uptrending over the last couple months, but over the last month, trending down. Now what's important to me about that is I want to see this MACD hold this zero line because it's a much stronger bullish indication for that MACD to hold above zero. That's why people often reference it as the money line. And if it can make a rotation and hold above zero, I think we'll see a strong move to the upside. Now, I'm not getting a ton from the slow stow either. It's a gauge of momentum. Stock's been slipping off. Slow stow's down below 50. But again, in the very near term, showing the slightest uptrend. Pretty short term. But point being, I want to see it break through 50 to show that there's stronger momentum in the play. Money flow index, it's a volume-based indicator. Also dropping off, registering a 36. That's actually bear chart territory being below 50. But the latest move was a little bit upward. I want to see if it's going to break that downward trend, break back through 50, and show people are starting to pay higher prices for the stock again. RSI is kind of going right along with that theme. Slid off from high points. Right now registering about a 47, 48. It's also a gauge of momentum, stuck right in the middle around a neutral reading around 50. I always want to see it trending on the upper half of the indicator to show sustained momentum. So I'll be looking for that break to the north side again. Pretty much what I'd expect from the indicators, very neutral readings, kind of at what I'd call critical points, where it's either time to try and make a move and go bullish, or watch this sag off and likely test some lower support levels. Now I see some support right through the area where it is. Again, it's the 50 and 200-day moving averages, and that does tie in with a little bit of static support as well. I think if it falls through that though, there is some more support right here around 320, but I think if it falls through it, we see his indicators go more bearish, very good chance that Nokia is going to come back down near his $3 mark and test that old resistance point, now serving as support. Now I see actually I didn't put that line in there perfectly straight. It's actually trending down a little bit. You see the point of the support level right there around $3.45. That'd be the area I'd be looking to hold. Now the north side, if it can make a push back above this 100-day, and of course that means it's holding the 50 and 200-day as well, and this chart tries to go more bullish, I'd look for some resistance right through this area. Even though it peaked out there up near $4, I'd look for resistance to start to stiffen around $3.75. But if it makes a move, breaks back upward, breaks through that resistance, I think the odds are really strong that Nokia is going to try and continue to uptrend and round itself out through a big rounded area like this and potentially go up and test old highs. And one of the reasons I think that is because of making higher lows. And notice that when a chart starts trending on the upper half of the Bollinger Bands, it's very bullish. When it falls back down, starts trending on the lower half, very bearish. You can see it tried to make the move through here, and if it bounces off of this, makes a break through that resistance point, it will be trending on the upper half again. And making the higher lows, combined with trending on the upper half of the Bollinger Bands, would lead me to believe that the move is going to be much stronger and try and go up and test old highs. Now again, it's all predicated upon the idea of holding this support level, because if it doesn't, and it falls down, it tests $3, it's hard to overlook the downward channel that'll be establishing. And in that case, Nokia will be taking a very bearish look. So that's why I want to look at this kind of at a critical point, see if it's going to make a move and go bullish, or make a break back downward and strengthen this bearish trend. It's a good technical chart, and that's the reason I picked to take a look at it. I'll follow along and see how it performs going forward. As always, it's merely my interpretation of the NOK chart. I'm not a financial consultant. Strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpennystocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure, and do not base any investment decisions upon any material found on the website and/or its video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks, registered investment advisor, licensed broker dealer. Thank you for watching. Trade smart.